Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Tuesday. Yesterday we had highs mostly in the mid to upper 80s, but it did get up to 90 degrees in Topeka despite some clouds in the morning, especially due to the rain that was out in our western communities. And you can see that many spots in Cloud County got at least a quarter-inch worth of rainfall, and some areas getting more than a half-inch, indicated by the lighter green, and that extended into the southwestern portions of Clay County, and then even some heavier rain just to the west of the WIBW viewing area. So Concordia officially got 0.2 inches worth of rainfall at the airport. We're still monitoring Manhattan and Topeka on getting our first rain. It's probably not going to happen, at least in Topeka, until maybe the weekend, but Manhattan has at least an opportunity in the next couple of mornings that we'll be keeping an eye on. Meanwhile, highs are going to be back in the upper 80s for most areas today. There may be some mid-80s due to some extended cloud cover or even some morning rain. There may even be some 90-degree temperatures, just like yesterday in Topeka. So not impossible, but generally speaking, upper 80s for most areas. Otherwise, here's a look at Supercast model number 1, showing some spotty rain showers in our northwestern communities. May even have a brief thunderstorm. Otherwise, you can see the clouds gradually clearing out by the late afternoon hours with mostly clear skies by sunset. Here's computer model number 2. Not showing quite as much rainfall, but still showing that cloud cover and then clearing out by the afternoon. So sunglasses are definitely going to be needed today, just a matter of when and how quickly the clouds actually do clear out. We will have a better chance for rain early tomorrow morning across the area, and this may extend a little bit into the early afternoon hours, but I do expect a gradual trend of decreasing clouds through the day with dry conditions, as has been the case yesterday and what will likely be the case again today. Very low chance of a few spotty showers and thunderstorms Wednesday night, but Thursday I do expect mostly dry conditions as a front pushes through the area during the day. That's going to keep most of the storms in the late afternoon evening hours around the I-35 area in southeastern Kansas. So mostly keeping us dry, but that is subject to change. So definitely something that we'll keep an eye on. I do expect Thursday to be on the hot side though, so be prepared for that. Several rounds of at least isolated activity are possible through the next 3 days. I'm not expecting widespread rainfall. I'm certainly not expecting widespread severe weather, but may get a few strong to perhaps a brief severe storm as we head into tomorrow, especially tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, mainly early in the morning, then perhaps in the overnight periods, you can see those marginal risk in both of those areas. So I don't expect any strong to severe storms in these next 24 hours, at least through the Tuesday night time period. Just thunderstorms, just lightning. So highs generally in the upper 80s these next couple of days. Low to mid 90s for Thursday and Friday, with Thursday being the hotter day. And then depending on how much it rains, where it rains, how quickly temperatures cool down, that's going to depend on temperatures as we head into the weekend and early next week. So certainly subject to change. The long-range computer models are certainly offering some different scenarios on how warm it will be for especially Monday and Tuesday. I do expect a gradual cooling trend for Saturday and Sunday, but depending on how cool it stays or if it warms back up Monday and Tuesday, that is certainly subject to change on the extended forecast. Rainfall-wise, the European model has us getting some very, very heavy rainfall in the next 8 days. Much needed rainfall, too. A lot of it, unfortunately, falling for the weekend, though. I know you want to enjoy the weekend on being outside, but it is when we're going to get the bulk of the rainfall for the next 8 days. And the GFS, not quite as heavy, at least not widespread heavy, but there is going to be some heavier downpours. And so rain is likely, just a matter of how much and specifically when. But I do expect for the most part it will be during the weekend, just a matter of when over the weekend we'll have the best chance for rain. So just be aware of that, on just making sure that you're checking back daily for updates on those specific details. Once you get past that 6 to 10 day outlook with weather than normal conditions, we go back to normal conditions, at least for most of Northeast Kansas, in that 8 to 14 day outlook, and then drying out again in that 3 to 4 week outlook. So there's a lot of things that are subject to change. It's a weather pattern that needs to be taken on a day by day basis, even though the rain will be very spotty at best, scattered throughout the rest of the work week and then becoming more widespread over the weekend. It is going to be a weather pattern that will have to be taken on a day-by-day basis, and don't be surprised by changes. kind of already made changes from yesterday on actually putting in rain chances almost every day in this 8-day forecast, but it doesn't mean it's going to rain everywhere all day. In fact, there will be a lot of areas that don't get any rain, with the exception of Saturday and Sunday, especially the farther to the east you go. So take with that what you will, but be prepared for changes to the forecast as we learn more, as we know more, as we continue to monitor frontal boundaries, the speeds of storm systems. A lot can change. In the meantime, have a great day.